This course is designed primarily for people that wish to have a career change later on in life, or maybe they've been studying for some years and decide they want to move over to a totally different discipline. Access courses aim to develop the skills and self-confidence in learners in order to progress to their chosen course in higher education or profession. A particular course at the College of West Anglia is designed primarily for mature learners who want to study towards a degree in computer science, although that is not necessarily limited to computer science. Many of our previous students have actually moved on to other disciplines. In order to get onto the Access course, you need at least one GCSE pass grade in English or Maths. If you don't have one of these grades, then you should consider taking our pre-Access courses in computing or business first. The aim of this course is to give mature learners, 19 years and over, a second chance at education by developing personal confidence, the ability to study, analytical and problem-solving skills, and the guidance to help decide their future. This course will provide a thorough grounding in the key concepts and theories such as hardware, software, programming and mathematics in preparation for further studies or training within the computing field. You can see there a list of the modules that we offer here at the college. There are 11 modules. The first 3 listed, HE Study Skills, Maths and Introduction to Computer Systems, all have a U next to them. That means ungraded. They have to be passed though. They're there to help you make good of the modules that are graded that follow that list. So for example, the HE Study Skills module teaches study skills, note-taking skills, researching skills, and good structure, report structure skills, writing skills, and a whole host of things that help you produce good quality assignments. The Maths module is there as a refresher. It is roughly equivalent to a GCSE in Maths or partly GCSE in Maths. There's also a module called Introduction to Computer Systems, which is a basic introduction to the hardware inside a desktop computer. The following modules, Computer Science Basics, Spreadsheets, Databases, Website Technologies, Introduction to Programming, Java Programming, Computer Networks and Control Systems, cover a really good range of computing areas, as you can see there, and each one of those is assessed via some assignments and some tests. So just to move on to there, the course is split into those modules that are listed, and the later modules build on the skills developed in the earlier ones. Some modules use exams in the assessment, not many though. Most of them use assignments as the overall assessments. Modules are graded at pass, merit or distinction. Just to reiterate then the entry requirements for this course, you need at least one GCSE pass grade, grade 4 that is, or grade C, or higher in English and Maths. If you do not have one of these, yes, you should consider taking the pre-Access course, but you could actually just undertake those studies independently before coming onto the course. The qualification is roughly equivalent to A-levels. It's recognised by higher education institutions as a valid qualification requirements for advanced apprenticeships, industry and entry to university. So although the qualification is called an Access to Higher Education diploma, it's not limited to that. Subject areas covered are Maths, computer hardware, networking and software development and user application software, as mentioned in the previous slides. It is the Cambridge Access Validation Agency that actually validate our course here at the College of West Anglia. All 19+ study programmes include a 1-hour tutorial with a personal tutor who will help you with your UCAS application, help you to some extent in managing your time, and another oral things. You will have your Maths and or English GCSE built into the course if you do not have that qualification already. And of course, the majority of the hours that are timetabled are for your vocational qualification. Of course, we expect some independent study from you, and roughly speaking, a good figure to look at is around 15 hours per week to get a good grade. So this last graphic just shows you a little bit about the computing provision in the college's computing department. So you can see the blue arrow starting from the left. You've got routes to computing. It's really for students that are starting from scratch and know nothing about computing at all. Maybe their grades at school weren't too great. Routes to computing is a great start. That would lead directly onto a pre-access course, which enables people the opportunity to additionally study both GCSEs in maths and English, which is a good preparation onto the access course. And of course, the access course, as mentioned earlier, is a direct lead into a BSc degree course. The other modules at the bottom, the other courses at the bottom, are independent courses that the college offers within the computing department. So really it's up to you now, what's next for you? If you're considering access to higher education diploma, of course, as mentioned earlier, it is primarily designed for entry into higher education. But of course, it's also useful to go straight into work and to get, or maybe as access to an apprenticeship. Hope that's been some help, and thank you for listening.